We start the summary of episode 7 with a flashback from Sion's past. We see him with a mysterious woman who hands him a small child and tells him that his name is Han. She promises him that she will come back to take the child no matter how long the absence lasts. But the promise is never fulfilled. Sion tries to call her, but the number is unavailable, so he leaves her a harsh message telling her that her silence means she is finished with his life. From that moment, he decides to erase her name and everything that reminds him of her, and he even changes her name on his phone to That Woman. Then we return to the present, from the same place where we left off in the previous episode. When Sion kisses Yoon, Yoon gets embarrassed and runs back to her house. He follows her. He notices that she is not acting like herself and apologizes for his lack of patience because when a man's heart ignites, he can no longer endure waiting. Yoon tries to close the subject, but she cannot. She acts nervously and insists on knowing who the woman she saw him with was. After hesitation and a long silence, Sion makes up a story and says that she is just an insurance agent, and he talks in a strange way about health insurance for ages that could reach more than 100 years. Yoon finds it odd, but temporarily accepts the explanation, while Sion's memory goes back to his old threat to that woman and his warning to her not to come near him again. Then the conversation moves to their agreement, and they confirm that they will keep waiting for 2 years, just as they agreed. Sion gets ready to leave, but then comes back and asks for just 1 day as a small break, a simple date, so that he can endure waiting for the 2 years. Yoon hesitates a little, and in the end she agrees to 1 day after finishing the Green Wings trip. On another line, we see Yoon's mother intending to travel to Shinsu after a sudden call from her daughter, who has been absent from her for more than a year, asking her for tickets to a song concert. Choi tries to stop her and tells her that she misunderstood the call and that he was working on a legal plan related to the assault case connected to Sion, but he admits that his plan stalled for a moment. Yoon's mother feels distrust and decides that she is ready to go herself and confront everyone if necessary. We then see the 3 grandmothers sitting together and talking about the accusation of a man for a mistake that could have ended in a disaster. Suddenly, Dong's grandmother sees someone from afar, and it turns out to be our hero, Sion, running and jumping between the fields, his face full of joy, as if he is the happiest person in the world. The grandmother